As a team, everyone is working in store. Among those employees, if we don't track who is doing how much sale, who is top performer, who is bottom performer, then we are not using our store's team's full potential. To track productivity, we need tracking tools. So now we are going to discuss 10 tools to improve retail productivity. Let's move to our first point, that is track the bill. In this, we track which employee is contributing how much bills to stores individually. To do this, we can use different ways, like making one register at cash counter. When employees attend customer and make bills, they enter bill details in that register. Bill details like bill number, bill amount, employee name, and to verify it, cashier will sign on that. Or you also can give one diary to every employees. Everyone will enter bill details in diary. After completing shift, they will show that diary to managers. Manager will verify and do signature on the spot. They can ask about the low performer and appreciate high performers on the same day. Or we also can use WhatsApp groups to track this. After completing shift, everyone will update their billing on that group. See, only maintaining bill doesn't work. Managers has to talk with low performers and appreciate high performers. In this, you can track every bill made by employee if you want to improve conversion, and you can track only big bills if you want to improve average ticket size or average ticket value. In this big bill case, we have to decide the amount as a big bill. It can be decided on the basis of what amount ATS you are expecting. For example, if you want ATS of rupees 2000 or 2200, then you can decide big bill amount of rupees 3500 or 4000. Say you finalize amount of 4000 rupees, then we need to track how many 4000 rupees bills a employee is doing. Our next point is giving quantity target. In retail stores, giving quantity targets to employee is very effective tool compared to giving value target. Quantity target gives more clarity and clear direction to employees. In this, you can fix minimum amount of quantity. Say for example, all quantities above 500 will be considered as one quantity from your target, not less than that. This can be tracked through registered at cash counter, daily diary or WhatsApp. In-store promotions. Sometimes in-store promotional activities are planned, like buy for rupees 5000 and get 1000 rupees discount coupon free, or any gift like cooker or cookware worth rupees 2000 free. We call them ticket size offers. We can track that which employee is selling more and more offer sets in the gift issue register, which is kept at cash counter or customer service desk maintained by cashier or CSA. Brand or department target. Brand or department target should be provided at the beginning of the month and review those targets on weekly basis. Customer service checklist. So ladies and gentlemen, to improve customer service, prepare customer service checklist. As we know, to maintain customer service, employee have to follow some guidelines regularly, like as soon as customer enters in the store or department, employees must approach them immediately, then greet them. Employee must have eye contact, smile to customer. Employee has to probe customers' requirement. Customers' requirement should be asked proactively by employee. Suggest brands and products to customers. Then after billing, employee should thank to customer. These points are very small but very impactful. Daily these points has to be checked on floor of the employees with date and time. For example, Yogesh has approached the customer or not, greeted or not, has he done eye contact or not, smiled or not, probing yes, no, etc. For every yes, 1 mark, and for every no, 0 mark. It has to be recorded daily 4 to 5 employees or review 20% of the store employees. It can be done by SM, DM or team leader. Recognize the low scorer and high scorer must be appreciated. For low scorer employee, area of improvement to be discussed, and for high scorer employee, appreciation to be done in front of everyone. I guarantee you within 2 or 3 months, your customer service of store will be improved. After this, customer service will be a culture of your store and it will be a second nature of your every employee. After this transformation, you won't require this checklist to be filled or followed. But yes, you have to follow this checklist regularly for 3 months and every week you must review your employees. Staff engagement activities. Your most engaged employee is your most productive employee. We have to keep our employees engaged. Engaged I mean by fun games, quiz, learning activities, competitions like chess, carom, cricket, etc. We can arrange sessions for yoga, meditation, visiting garden or nearby places, etc. See, if it is not possible for every week, then at least we can do twice in a month. In-store trainings. In this we can plan product knowledge, brands and origin, about quality characteristics of products, customer service, SOPs and processes, billing, other systems, backend work, role plays, etc. We should arrange trainings for 15 to 20 days in a month, at least for 20 minutes. Because managers' work is to create managers and leaders' work is to create leaders. So we will train them and give diamonds to the industry. Briefings and meetings. This is not a new thing. I think this is the most lower rated but highly effective tool. It should be part of your store daily routine. With this, our team will feel connected. We can divide tasks in briefings or offer updation, any communication related to SOP change or new offers, any communication received from head office or seniors, new processes, high points, low points, appreciation, targets, WTD, MTD, etc. Customer feedback recording. You tried everything, your conversion is not improving. That's the time when you can use this tool. We need to create feedback form with a digital link. You can use Google or MS Form link, which will be easy for you to analyze. In this form, you can check what's customer take on your stock varieties, customer service points, ambience, cleanliness, any requirements, suggestions and so on. We can give target to employees for collecting feedback with this. Even customers can feel that someone is there to ask and listen for us. You can analyze feedback and take action on it wherever required. Punctuality and exception slip. If you think that your employees are being indisciplined and out of control now, then consider that store culture and store sale will also affect. If not now, in future it will. Yes, in that case we need to track every employee's late coming, early goings, grooming, misbehavior, etc. We can create one slip and print at store level. We can give them name as exception slip or punctuality slip. We will give access to that print to security or team leader, in which we can have employee name, employee code, date with checkpoints like grooming, timing, behavior, SOP, etc. Below that we can have remark or reason column. At the end we can have employee sign, security sign and manager sign. If exception is repeating again and again, then that's not the exception. If any employee comes late or take leave without informing, no uniform, no shaving as per set standards, misbehavior, then we can give them exception slip to fill. Employee will fill it, do signature, security along with manager will also sign on that. We can keep all such employees record with us. With this we can do tracking and documentation both. If any employee is having many more such exceptions repeatedly, then we can give them chance to rectify it. We can understand their problems, we need to talk with them, we try to help them. Because every employee comes to store for work, we must believe everyone has a potential to be punctual and grow. We also need to consider that we are not doing any social work, we are doing business. See, these tools will work if you work these tools, supported by regular reviews, employees who are low performers, We give them chance to improve. High performers should be appreciated. To improve value of these tools in store, we need to do tracking, reviews and recognitions regularly. Plan rewards every month. Select best employees quarterly, half yearly or yearly. We can plan trophy or certificates. Disclaimer. Every tool has its own disclaimer. We can't use only one or two tools for full year and run store smoothly. A perfect manager has to change his or her tools timely as per requirements. For example, if you have crowd or huge footfall comparing to normal days in the store or at the time of festival, then don't use track the bill tool. In that case, you can use brand or department value target. You can use track the bill tool in non-festive period. Don't use customer service checklist in crowded or high footfall time or any festival season time. You can use quantity target in non-festival period. Exception slip is not for using continuously for full year. This is only to be used in conditions where store punctualities become most or highest priority or highest necessity of the store. The purpose of this tool should be to track and improve non-disciplined employees, not to record everything and fire them or use it as a fear of firing. Avoid it in physical inventory audits, festival period, etc. So ladies and gentlemen, this is all for now. I am Basavaraj Patil signing off until we meet again.